Hello everybody and welcome to another video with Battleship 86, and today we are doing Forces of Valor's USS Missouri BB-63, and look at that bad boy. Wee bit of history of the ship. Our builder was the Brooklyn Naval Yard. Our total weight was 57,500 fully loaded, so it was only slightly heavier on the turrets. Her top speed was 32.7 knots, so she was classed as a fast battleship, and rightly so. Her armament was 9 16-inch guns. Powerful. Look at them. Secondary armament was 25-inch guns. Then we went to 80 40mm, probably the Bofors. That was good anti-aircraft protection. Then you had 49 20mm. So overall she had fantastic anti-aircraft protection. Missouri was the last of the Iowas to be built. Our sister ships were New Jersey, Wisconsin, and of course Iowa. The Iowas ushered in a new age of warship class to the US Navy, as the kind of the belief of the slow, well defended, well armoured ships had gone. Carriers were now the main thing, and they needed speed. But Missouri and the Iowas kind of embodied speed as well. They were the fastest battleships around. I mean, they even gave the Scharnhorst and Eisenhower could run for their money. The idea was that they were there to escort the battleship, the carriers, sorry, into battle, provide a screen against enemy aircraft, as well as the possibility of attacking force, which was seen later on. The Iowas never really seen it, but at the Battle of Leyte, there was the last battleship on battleship action, and that was pretty much Ockendorff's line. It was mostly the old battleships like Mississippi, California. Actually, I don't think California was there. Mississippi, New Mexico, Tennessee, I think, may have been there. So that was the last real battleship on battleship action. Sadly, these bad boys never got to see it. A lot of people who talk to naval historians will say I would have loved to have seen one of these go up against the Yamato class, either Yamato or Musashi. So her career wasn't ended at World War II. She served in the Korean War, where she fired shells, and she also served in the Gulf War, where heavy modifications onto Missouri. She carried Harpoon and Tomahawks, as well as the taking away of obviously the 40mm and 20mm. They're replaced with the CWIS systems were put in. She was decommissioned twice, recommissioned twice in her time, and eventually 1992, after fantastic service during the first Gulf War, she was finally retired. As I said in the Arizona video, she was moved to Pearl Harbor, where she became a museum, and she sits not far from the Arizona Memorial. So let's delve into this one. I think this is, out of all of Unimax's ships, this one has proven to be one of the best. As you can see, a lot of detail has been put into this, especially with the secondaries. Obviously we have United States Star Banner flag up here, and the mast next to one of the radar. You can see fire direction here. The turrets always go with Royal Navy, which is A, B, and then X or Y. But with Americans, it's turret 1, turret 2, and turret 3. The gun layout and the way they've done it is fantastic. A lot of details been put in it. Obviously, you can see spotter planes at the rear. I think it was Seahawks. To be honest, I cannot remember, and I apologise in advance about that. The turrets are really good as well. Turret 1 is a wee bit stiff, but turret 2, obviously, traverse and elevation are very good on them. Secondaries don't actually move, which is a bit of a shame, but overall, great. It's fantastic. It's a great ship to have in your collection. As I've said before, if you can, just get the Weatherstones one. There's no point getting Unimax ones. People just overcharging. I don't really think there's much of them left. there is a possibility of this and the sister ships being built. Now, again, this hasn't been confirmed by Forces of Valor Weatherstones, but it has been said that 2 versions of the Iowas might be done. One will be obviously World War II, and the other one we said was going to be a Gulf War era version, obviously with the Tomahawk and Harpoon launchers. I would like to see that. That would be a good one to do. As you can see by our length as well, the Iowas were absolutely gigantic. They had to be. With the amount of armament and armour needed, big engines, push them along in that water. They were one of the classes that ended up larger than the Hood. The other one was obviously Yamato, and she was built. But overall, it's great ship. It's a good one to have in the collection, especially for anybody with military, naval service, or somebody who has an avid interest in maritime history. I'm going to leave this video here. I'm not feeling exactly great today. I've been kind of blubbering there. I do apologise. I hope everybody's well and taking care. Lockdown has officially finished and we are all back to normal soon, hopefully. Like I've always said, please hit the like and subscribe button. It gives me the idea that people are actually watching and liking these videos, so I can put more up. If you do watch this, hope you're well, hope you're taking care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye now.